Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to drop in here with you today, as I promised I would. Got some interviews I got to do today, and my Wi-Fi where I'm at will not allow me to do that. But things are looking up. It's all good. It's all good. Wait till a few people get on, but then again, it's gonna roll like this anyway, because once you post it, I mean, it's there. But we'll wait for a few, and let's see what happens. I may do a part 1 and a part 2. Appointment's at 3, and I got a little time. Because, you know, the most important thing with me is I'm always on time. I do not do colored people time. Never did. I'll tell you a story. Why? I remember I had a band many years ago, and we were going on at 8 p.m. And when we was ready to go, the drummer wasn't there, right? Drummer wasn't there, man. I mean, that's your heartbeat, right? Drummer wasn't there, didn't call. And so it wasn't until 8:45 I looked down the aisle through that door, the back door, right? And so he starts to come in. And I'm looking at him. Now, we're all on the band stage, right? And he's taking his time coming to the bandstand. I'm just looking at him, right? I'm just looking. I'm seething, right? I'm seething, right? I'm like, how could you do this? Now, if it was me, I'd be running up to the stage, you know, and I'd probably say, man, you know, I had a car accident, you know, I broke my leg, I sprained my ass, something. So when he got to the band stage, I said, hey, man, what happened? You know, I said, you're late. He said, but I'm here, man. Like, so nonchalant. And that really hurt me. I guess I can look at it as something like being scarred for life. And I never was in that scenario or put myself in that scenario that I would be late or something like that, or nor did I ever teach my children about that. Because to me, it was about when you're late, you affect other people. You know, it's a trickle-down effect. It's not just you. It's not all about you. And so when someone sets a time, you know, everybody's there. You're not there because you late, and it's just like, because you say, well, that's just me? No, it's not good enough. I know I've done shows or professional situations, and, you know, they expect you to be there. They're going to pay you X amount of dollars. And you can't take the time to be on time? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So anyway, that's my story. So I'm way early, which I'm going to always be, and to do these interviews. And you know what? I'm going to post one up. One is a voice-only interview. Do that at 3 o'clock, and I'll post it up once that gets up. Also, I'll be doing a cover. I don't know why people, whatever. I'm doing this cover, Alpha Lifestyles Academy, and that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. My boy Paul Gonzalez, Chris Brown asked me to grace the cover of their magazine, and for the work I'm doing, I guess, man. Some people have been seeing these videos, and they just want to ask some questions. They want to see what's up. And I think that's positive. That's good. And they've heard my CD, and they want to talk about that and how it's, you know, helping people in this time. And that's what it was designed to do anyway. So that's what I'm doing, and I just simply want to pop in on my peeps, right? Before I do my thing. And I don't know, just sit with you for a while, talk with you for a while, and probably extend a little peacefulness, a little laughter, a little groove, whatever the case may be, you know. And it's your boy. All right, you know what? What I also like to talk about is a little follow up. I know many of you have followed me with my working with my mentee, CJ. And he's lost close to 40 pounds now. Okay, he is diabetes free. He's not a diabetic anymore. He's off his medication. His blood pressure is down. His cholesterol is down. All of the above, and that's a good thing. He went under my 90-day challenge, young boy, and he was well over 300 pounds. And his mother, you know, came to me and said, "Can I help her?" And of course, that happens, man. You know, I got to do it when the mom call you, man. So anyway, follow up on that is, but anyway, so the corona jumped off, and you know, business went down for everybody. Wasn't able to continue to pay me, but that's okay. It's family, man. Once I get involved with you, we become family. But we all had to adjust. You know, I had to put some things together, as we always talk about. Or what I always talk about is making sure that we plan for what happens after. What is that? What are the economics that you're working on now? So I had to work on mine. And but anyway, still keeping in touch. And his mother is has an what do you call it, when the have a weakened immune system, so she can't be subjected anyway to the corona. So they're house ridden, you know, for real. He can't go out because he can come back in or whatever. So, and then so as a young person, they just basically stay in the room playing video games. So I got to now reenact what we're doing, because I got to get him back on point. He's still losing weight because he's sticking with the diet. And as I've always told you, I train the mind, as you know, along with the body, but more so the mind, because I'd rather teach you how to fish. So then, right? So teach you what you need to do. So that's implanted in your mind, in your consciousness, so that when I'm away or when I leave, you'll still know what to do. But these are some extenuating circumstances. And so mom went out and bought, I love this, you know, with the Amazon, and because you can't go to the gym, gyms are closed. Some equipment, you know, weight machines, some dumbbells, whatever. So I'm going to be getting back on that schedule with him, just to keep him tight. Because at times like this, you need motivation. You need that inspiration. You need that, hey, look, you know, corona outside in your neighborhood. Let's go around the block, whatever. What have you been doing? When I talk to him, man, I'm just playing video. Nope. Don't want you to be in that situation. So, we're back on. I'm back on it with CJ. You know, keep your prayers up. You know, I want to get him at least another 25 pounds off, so that there's going to be, you know, so he can really feel the new him. He's already feeling the new him now, but I really want him to feel that. So as I go upon my journey and things that I have to do or whatever, he could have a little piece of sugarless cake that is melted. You know what I mean? It'd be that strict. But also at the same time, now that the equipment is in the house and I put this program down for him, he can stay where he is. Because, you know, when I talked to him, I was like, man, the work you put in, you do not want to go back. I was talking to my partner, Valerie, and she's a licensed diabetic genius guru up in Buffalo, man. She's awesome. I'll be talking about her soon. We're putting together a book, and that's going to be on Amazon, and how to manage your diabetes, what to do, how to eat, you know, all of that, man. Because, you know, like I said before, you know, in this new world, you're going to have to come with a supply for the demand, and more and more people are coming down with diabetes. And we do have some information, we do have some testimonies, we do have some experience in this thing, and we're going to be able to share it and be able to help others. But anyway, so we want to get CJ. I want to knock another 20 pounds off of CJ. We'll do that. That's not a problem with the program I'll put together with him, with the equipment that he now has in his home. And so I'm real excited about that. I know y'all been following me and CJ, and that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. Number 2 is I hope everybody is doing their thing, taking care of themselves, right? Washing your hands, social distancing, just quarantining yourself right now until we try to figure out, they try to figure out what's really going on. I want you safe, I want you healthy, and I want you to be proactive as to how you're going to be when you come out of here, all right? I talked to you about a friend of mine, Paul Gonzalez. I want y'all to friend him up. He's a friend on my page, so most of y'all are my Facebook friends. So, and Alpha Lifestyle Academy. If I didn't mix that name up, right? Alpha Academy Lifestyle. I always get it mixed up because I'm getting old. I got that Alzheimer's thing going on. His name is Paul Gonzalez, a friend that's on my page. And Paul, if you're watching this, please put your information down in the comment. This is a young man, a good friend. He and I go back many, many years, and has a wonderful program that allows you to get who you are, your brand, out to, millions of people. What you got, products, services, whatever the case may be, a community that we're growing together. As I had told you, I wanted y'all to do, right? So please look him up. That's Paul Gonzalez. He's a friend on my page, so check it out. I'll post up the link to where he is, so you can at least have a thought. He contacts you right back, answer your questions, and just consults with you on what you got and how they can help. And I think that's Alpha Lifestyle Academy is awesome. They have a very large following, and a lot of people that are involved in it has a very large following, which is a benefit to you is it when you come aboard, because now you're going to be in front of so many thousands of more people looking at your brand, what you do, how you do it, and wanting to be involved. Thirdly, right? Thirdly, you heard the COVID is affecting, hey, Knitter Shop, Africa, badly. Hey, Willie, badly, y'all, badly. I put that on my page. So check it out. Check it out. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. And just want you to be kind of aware of it. Want you to be kind of aware of it. This thing that's going around the world, I mean, it's taking a mighty hit on these human souls, on these souls. And I just want you to be aware, I think that's it. I mean, hey Toya, hey Keena, let me say hello to my peeps, y'all. Give them a wave out. Jeanette Odell, what's going on, Jeanette? Marilyn Smith King is watching. Hey, Marilyn. Chef Shay Bridges, a wonderful chef here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Hey now, y'all, if y'all ever come here, that's one incredible chef, Chef Shay. Dorfla, y'all nuts. That's an awesome name, brother, but is it Alfred? Yeah, is it Alfred Stanley? Every time I see that, I always like, man, what is that? That's very unique. Anyway, what's going on, my brother? I will, Chef Jay. I'm going to stay safe out here. Absolutely. Willie Robinson, what's going on? Um, it's a beautiful day out here, man. Pollen is still like off the chain. I'm getting better with it with a little bit of drill, and it's all good. It's all good. Um, what's it? Man? Oh, it says, "Hey, Chris, your friends list is not visible." That's true, because you know what? That is true. That is true. It's Paul Gonzalez. Look that up with an S, not a Z. He's on Facebook. Alpha Lifestyle Academy. Look that up. Okay. The owners are Chris Brown and my boy. So check that out. You're going to be really, really impressed. What they're building for me is something very, very special, man. Paulie, I call him Paulie, has done an excellent job and getting the right type of people with the right type of mindset, lifestyle, and products, and a mechanism to make all of this work. I've got people buying my CD from Australia, Sweden, Ghana, and I think that's what we need to do. We need to widen our scope. What's up, Bridget? We need to widen our scope of the people we're trying to reach to create commerce. Y'all listen, man. Serious. It's serious. Serious. I don't know how long they expect us to be in the house. Some say it won't be until like August. What's up with that? Are you serious? The reality of it is they just keep you they just keep feeding you this line, but the time is going down and the money is dwindling, right? The money is dwindling, and so believe me, that's what I'm saying, that's all we need to be talking about as far as I'm concerned, is what do we do? How do we raise our economic quotient, right? And so that's a matter of you getting with your friends, getting with the right people, having the right team. There's no time. It's great when for shits and giggles. You know what I mean? When the world was one way, but now the world is turning into something else, and so that means you're going to have to adapt, and you're going to have to start having that your thinking cap on right now. Right now. And I'm serious about that. I'm very serious about that, because people are already hurting. So and I know that when you're hurting, you're going to have a tendency to become lax. You're going to have a tendency to want to give up, a tendency to get depressed and figure there's no way out. Man, come on, this is not the ending. This is a beautiful beginning. This is a beautiful beginning, because first of all, if you're listening to me, you're alive. And if you're alive, that means you got a shot. And if you got a shot, that means that's a beginning. It's not an ending, it's a beginning. Right? And so now that you're in this moment, this present moment, because in this present moment is how you change your future. I'm gonna get a little deep here, right? Whilst you're in, I like that word, whilst you're in this moment, this is the moment that changes your future. This is where you plant that seed of thought, that seed of how you see your future to be. Because it first starts in the mind. And when you create that vision in your mind, it's done. Let me give you an example. Let me tell you a story. And I love to tell stories. I noticed that when I get up in the morning, and right when you awaken, start to visualize how you want your day to go, what you want to wear, where you're going, how you're getting there, the people you're going to see, how you're going to greet them, how you're going to brush your teeth, what you're going to eat, when you're going to eat it. I mean, be as specific as possible for your day. I swear to God, when you do this, and I do this all the time, you will see it come about how you're envisioning it. Okay? You will see how it will come about. Your body, you start to walk into that dream. I do it all the time. That's why I'm never late worrying about what I'm gonna wear, because I already envision it. So when I get up, I go get it on, bada bing, bada boom. I see what's going to come to me. So I use that same mechanism for the future, and we all should, because this is what we do. We are creative beings. Hello, April. We are creative beings creating our reality in every moment. The choices we make in every moment becomes who we are. You know, and so when I talk about how we have to be different as we go into the new world, we do need to be different. Hello, from Colleen, Texas. Hey, April. We have to change. We have to understand the power of our thoughts, of our mind, of our words and actions, and how it creates our reality. If you don't do it, somebody's going to be doing it on you. Okay? Now that's deep. You know? The sheep ain't got no plan. The sheep just going to be told where to go. Shepherd going to tell them where to go. Or the dogs are going to guide them in the pasture. And they just go where they're told and do what they told to do. You're not sheep. You're not sheep. You're more than that. You encompass the entire universe within you. The entire universe is in you. All the answers that you need is in you. See, someone along the way has told us that the answers are outside of you. They lied. Because think about it when you're by yourself. And or let's say that perhaps you're having a problem or you're in trouble. You ever notice a voice comes to you? They call it, what do they call it? Instincts, correct. Intuition, a woman's intuition. No, and I've experienced it many a time. They say, no, I know you were. I'm like, how you know? How you know? Or if you're about to enter into a situation and something inside you says, this doesn't feel good. Your body reacts, right? It doesn't feel good. You get a tingle in the back of your neck, or you hear a very light voice whisper, don't do it. A lot of times we don't listen to it. And then after the fact, we go, man, I should have listened to myself the first time. Think about that. Think about that. Think about how powerful that is. Think about if we really paid attention to what's inside of us. How that could help us. How that can create a wonderful future for us. But yet we don't want to listen to ourselves. We want to be, Terry, hey girl. We always want to be, well, I got to go and let this person tell me, you know, what's up. See, I don't want any people doing that, following me and putting me on no, don't ever do that with me. I'll be gone. Because I want to see you on your pedestal. I want to see you in your glory. Because you possess the same thing I possess. You just have to unlock it. You just have to unlock the door and let that special you come forth. If not, then you're going to have other people telling you what's up, what's real, where to go, how to do it, so forth. And all they're doing is going off of what's inside of them. Think about it. We don't know everything. And of course, it's important to have information, look up information, and people that help, that's around you, whatever. But if the people that are around you are to help you, they should also be giving you information, but they should also be letting you or allowing you to let the best of you come forth. And if you don't have people around you saying how great you are, how wonderful you are, hey Harlan, how beautiful you are, hey Bridget, how wise you are, then you then stop being a sheep. Because most of the time, sheep are basically are prepared for slaughter, or for getting their stuff all used, because they they first, so the people can put on their coat. That's what the sheep are for. And you're not a sheep. And I'm not saying you have to be a lion. I personally rather be the lion. I just like that vibe. Not necessarily to hurt, but to lead, and I don't want to lead sheep. I want to lead other lions, and I want you to be able to change your mindset and to know and understand how great, hey Bridget, how great and wonderful you are. You have a mind, you have an imagination, you have the power to speak, you have words. Speaking in words are creative. Why? Because from your mouth exudes a vibration, a tone, a frequency. And a tone and frequency distorts matter and creates reality. Creates reality, man. Your words are powerful. That's why my CD is these self-esteem affirmations, where I'm using the 3 most powerful words in the universe. I am. And I continuously say it for 40 minutes. Hey, Elva. Hey, Theresa. Over and over again. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am virtuous. Over and over again. Because if your thoughts are going to make you, then make those seeds of thought be beautiful. Let those beautiful seeds rest in your consciousness and let it grow. And when they grow in your mind's garden, you are the fruit. Hey, Christy, you are the fruit. Tell Vito I love him. You are the fruit of your thoughts. Or you can become the weeds of your thoughts. Because if you plant negative seeds in your mind, it's just like if you allow or plant bad seeds in a garden, unfertile soil, you're not going to have a harvest of something good. Weeds get all in, fruit be all looking retarded and rotten, and it's just crazy. It's no difference. It's no difference. That's why the ancients used to say, as above, so it is below. Because it's all reflective. So when you look at nature and you apply nature to yourself, it works. So you say to yourself, if I want a beautiful garden, I need beautiful seeds, healthy seeds, and I need to sow those seeds. I need to cultivate. I need to water it with good water. I need to feed it good fertilizer. And then there's your bounty. There's your harvest. There's no different with your mind. And so it's just as important it is to eat good, nutritious food for your body to be healthy and strong. It's important that you feed your mind healthy thoughts, good thoughts and positive thoughts, so that your reality, because that's what it's about. That's your mechanism for your soul to have this experience, is that you have the power to create your reality by your thoughts, words, and your actions as a human being. That's our software package. Why do you have a dream? Where'd dream come from? Man, that is so dope. That's so dope. You know what's the reason for a dream? Is to give you a picture of what can be. And that was a gift. That was a gift to us. I wrote a book, Dreams So Big, because I had a dream for my daughter. It was clear. It was clear. It was crystal clear. And she bought into that dream. And her mother bought into that dream. And we stayed focused on that dream. And that dream came true. So I believe dreams are everything. And I know that you have dreams too. And you should be able to have your dreams come true just like everybody else, and it can. But it's you that's going to have to change and understand how that happens. So you got to do your due diligence. You have to do your due diligence. Look back in history when they said, as a man thinketh, so shall he become. That was from the Greeks, but at the same time, it all came out of Egypt. People don't understand that. It came out of Africa, but and they're saying that, well, where you are is where your thoughts put you. Case in point, you probably heard me say this before. What does a rich man think about all the time? What is his thoughts all the time? About his money. Rich man. What does a crack addict think about all the time? That shit, crack in the crack house. What does a poor person think about all the time? He ain't got no money. And oh my God, I'm so poor. But what happens to that crack addict when he changes his mind and says, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired? In an instant, his life changes. When that person who's poor that says, I'm sick and tired of being poor, I'm ready to rise, in an instant, his life changes. And it changed in his thought and in his words. And then his actions came about, and he started moving in the direction of the reality he wishes to be in. So, even though we're going through this incredible pandemic and the future seems to look negative, bleak, man, don't go for that. Don't go for that. We've had pandemics before. We've had world wars. The world has been destroyed by asteroids. That's the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs got trucked up. They didn't know what was happening. We've had ice ages before. The world gonna keep spinning. And there's going to be a new day. Because every time there's a storm, and again, I'm talking about how we are in relation to nature and how we are to the world. How many times have we had tremendous, horrific weather and the sun came up? Sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Corny, but it's true. And so your sun is going to come out too. Your sun is going to come out. But you got to be prepared for that. And you have to make that sun come out by feeding in your mind those seeds that of what you want to be able to harvest and see in the future. Okay? All right. So that's it for me today. That's my little groove for you. And now I got to head out and do this interview. I'm going to let y'all hear about it. I'm going to post it up. It's audio. And so we good, right? And always remember, you're going to be all right. I love y'all. Peace. Keep positive thoughts, man. Bye-bye.